Got a pile of leftover brisket from your last cook and don't know what to do with it? Turn it into the ultimate barbecue snack, Texas Twinkies. Today, we're turning that leftover brisket into the ultimate barbecue snack, smoked Texas Twinkies. Jalapeños stuffed with smoky brisket, cream cheese, and cheddar, wrapped in bacon and slow smoked to perfection. Let's fire up the big green egg and get to work. Now, you may be asking yourself, what are these Texas Twinkies you speak of, Ron? It's a recipe that I saw my friend Matt Pittman do over at Meat Church. It takes jalapeno peppers. It's basically a jalapeno popper that's got brisket stuffed inside of it too. So we're gonna combine the cream cheese, brisket, and I'm gonna add in my own touch, okay? So it's gonna make it extra special. But Matt Pittman, thanks for the great recipe. We can't wait to dig into these. First things first, we're loading up the big green egg with FOGO's premium black bag lump charcoal. This stuff burns clean and long, perfect for a slow smoke. Our black bag is known to be our preferred charcoal for those shorter smoking sessions or when you want to turn up the heat and do some grilling. Either way, FOGO black bag all natural charcoal is the perfect choice for your cookout. Now you saw that I already had some old charcoal in there from a previous cook. That's okay. We're gonna add some fresh stuff to it to make sure we're burning for maximum efficiency. All right, while our charcoal is heating up, let's talk about smoking wood. So we're gonna add a couple of chunks of this in here. This is our oak smoking chunks. They're all natural. They're beautifully hardwood dried, okay? And they burn beautifully, smolder nicely and put off a beautiful, nice, even burning smoke. So we're gonna add 2 of these to our charcoal. For today's cook, we're going indirect because we are smoking. So we're gonna put our convector in. Got our little tab right in the front here, so it's gonna line up with our thermometer, okay? Let this come up to 275 degrees. While that's doing that, I say we prepare our filling for our Texas Twinkies stuffed jalapeños. Now for the magic inside. We're taking that leftover brisket and giving it new life. Chop it up nice and fine, then mix it with cream cheese, a little bit of barbecue rub, and here's a Captain Ron original. Sharp cheddar cheese. Trust me, this takes your Texas Twinkies to a whole new level. To the refrigerator! So we got our beautiful jalapenos. Get the largest ones that you can find, okay? It's important because we're gonna stuff them, so you want them to have as much room to work with. You also gotta try and empty them out. So you find out which side kind of floats up, and you're gonna cut it from stem to stern, okay? Just go straight down, give it one slice, just like that. And then instead of cutting the top off here, we're just gonna cut a slit in it, like this, about halfway down, so that you can access the pepper, okay? This is the Matt hat now. We're gonna take these, okay? I did empty some of them out. Others you can see still have everything inside of them. But what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna throw them on here, okay? We got nice, believe it or not, I don't know what that's coming across there, but it's actually pretty good blue smoke. We're just gonna set them on here and let these go for about 25 minutes or so that what will happen is they're gonna soften up nicely and make them a lot more pliable, a lot easier to work with. Well, it's been about 25 minutes now, so we're ready to pull these babies off. Yeah, you can see they've really kind of darkened up in color a little bit, and they're a lot more pliable, a lot softer than they were before. So this should make cleaning them out even easier, but we'll see. All right, now time to scoop these babies out again. I'm gonna put my eyeballs on once more. You could take a fillet knife or a boning knife and just kind of cut the veins out like that. That's gonna work either way, or you could take the back of a spoon. You know, Matt kind of suggested that. That really does work very well, especially after you've smoked them like this. It really softens up nicely and everything kind of comes right out super nice. So what I like to do, the reason I like to get this cold is it makes it easier to work with, okay? You can kind of almost put it into a log and then just put it right down inside here. Okay. Now what you want to remember is that we want to be able to close this thing all the way up, okay? So don't overstuff it. We want to close it all the way up because we're going to wrap it in bacon, and we don't want all this briskety, cream cheesy goodness coming out of here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take each one of these and wrap it in bacon. So a good tip is to start with your end on the bottom, okay? This way when it's sitting on the grill, the bacon is on the bottom and it kind of seals itself up automatically. Now when you're wrapping in bacon, you want to try and make sure and cover all of your seams, okay? So you start on the bottom. As you wrap it, cover all your seams. Now it's okay if these things take more than one slice, okay? This one's gonna take 2 slices. That's right, 2 I tell you. Guys, a good rule of thumb for the bacon for this is to use regular sliced bacon, not thick cut. It's gonna take too long to cook and it won't come out right. And we're just gonna hit it with some more. If I didn't tell you already, we're using the Holy Gospel from Meat Church, okay? It's a really great all-around rub, tons of flavor in it. Be careful, it's got a little sugars in it, but it's gonna add a ton of great barbecue flavor. So we're gonna hit the top on all of these pretty good. We're at 275 degrees, so we're gonna load them right on here, in direct, just like that. This next step is actually optional, okay? Some do it, some don't. I like to do it. Like I said, we're about an hour in, and the bacon is starting to get really nice and crispy. It's getting nice and cooked. That's the whole trick here. We want the bacon to be crispy. But we're just gonna put a little brushing of barbecue sauce on. I'm using Old Town barbecue sauce here from my buddy Mikey. This stuff is from Fire Smoke Barbecue. It is just awesome. Just pour a little bit on each one and then spread it around. And we are 90 minutes in, and these babies are ready to come off at a big green. Oh my goodness. Can you see how beautiful they look? They are gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Crispy bacon, that barbecue sauce just setting it off. Now how about that, folks? Those look amazing, don't they? Smoky, spicy, creamy, cheesy. This is everything you could want in a barbecue bite. All right, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you want more FOGO recipes and more big green egg tips. But that's it. Remember to get out and grill. I'm Captain Ron. I'll see you the next time on the FOGO Life. Captain Ron, out.